Hello, and welcome to episode 134 of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Ed. My channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Today I'll be reviewing a game from my past, Versus Hogan's Alley. Versus Hogan's Alley was released in 1985 by Nintendo. My first time playing this game was at Ford City Bowl outside of the Ford City Mall in Chicago, Illinois. Versus Hogan's Alley is a shooter game in which you need to use a light gun in order to shoot a series of moving targets in a police-style shooting gallery. The game takes place in two types of shooting galleries. This game was part of Nintendo's VS arcade game system. This system allowed arcade owners to do a quick swap of games with little to no effort, since most games use the same controllers. The game begins inside of a traditional shooting range. Once the round begins, 3 cutout targets will move in from the left side. Once in place, these targets will turn and face you. There will be 6 different targets in all. There will be 3 gangster targets that you will need to shoot before they shoot you. There will also be 3 friendlies that you must avoid shooting at all costs. If you shoot one of the friendlies, or if a gangster shoots you, you will lose a life. Above the range display will be a clock. This clock will display how many seconds you have to shoot the enemies. If you don't shoot the enemies before the allotted time expires, it will count as being shot and you will lose a life. If there are 2 gangster targets and you miss both of them, you will end up losing 2 lives. Successfully shooting all the enemies will advance you to the next round. The first 5 rounds will play identically, except the timer will be different each round. Clearing round 5 will bring on a new challenge. Now the game will take place in a cityscape. Round 6 will consist of a brown 2-story building with a large window on each floor. There will also be an alley to the right of the building. Targets will begin appearing up to 2 at once. Like previous levels, the targets will appear, although now some will be facing you the entire time they are moving into place. When this happens, you need to shoot the target before it reaches the end of the track, because if you don't, the target will immediately turn sideways and it will count as a miss and you will lose a life. After completing level 6, the screen will scroll to the next area, which is the gun shop. This screen will have a white 2-story building. In addition, there will be an alley on both the left and right sides of the building. The targets will appear in both alleyways as well as the windows and balcony of the building. Just like before, you need to successfully handle 5 targets to advance to the next level. After completing level 7, the screen will scroll to the next area, which is a construction site. This level consists of a 2-story structure with an alley leading out of the gun shop from the previous level, as well as the balcony of the gun shop. After completing level 8, the screen will scroll to the next area, which will be a combination of the construction area as well as a 2-story brown building. Targets will appear both side-facing as well as front-facing. Just like before, if the target appears front-facing, you'll need to shoot it before it makes it to the end of the track. After completing level 9, the screen will scroll to the final area, which is the entire building. This building will have 4 windows that will show the targets. Just like before, you will need to clear 5 targets to advance past this level. After clearing level 10, you will face a bonus level. During this level, a series of soda cans will come spinning from the right side of the screen. You need to shoot these cans to keep them in the air in order to get them to land on one of 4 platforms. There will be 3 platforms on the left side of the screen as well as one near the bottom center. You will earn points for landing the cans on the platforms. The lower you get the can to land on the left platforms, the more bonus points you will earn. You need to be careful because if the can hits the platform, it will bounce back into play. You have a limit of 32 shots for the bonus rounds, and once they are used up, the bonus round will end. The round will also end after 10 cans have come out or after approximately 20 seconds. No matter how you do on the bonus rounds, you will not lose a life. After the bonus round, you will replay the same levels, although at a harder difficulty. Clearing the 20th level will bring you to another bonus level. After completing the bonus level, you will come to a break screen. During the break screen, there will be a small green building with 3 windows. The professor will be in the center window and there will be gangsters in the outer 2 windows. The professor will leave the window and begin walking to the left. Once he gets near the left window, he will get shot at and he will run to the right, going off screen. During 2-player mode, the player change will be slightly different than other games at the time. There will be 2 different things that will cause the player change. The first thing to cause the player change is when you lose a life. The other thing that will cause the player change is when you clear the levels ending with either a 5 or a 0. Scoring for the game is as follows. Hitting the enemy targets will award you a mystery amount of points and will be displayed after you hit them. You will earn 100 points each time you shoot and keep a soda can in the air during the bonus round, and you'll earn 100 points for landing a can on the small platform near the bottom center of the playfield, 300 points for landing a can on the top left platform, 800 points for landing a can on the middle left platform, and 2,000 points for landing a can on the lower left platform. You'll also earn a 100 point bonus for every bullet you have left at the end of the bonus round. I really enjoyed playing this game and would highly recommend playing it, especially if you can find it in an arcade setting, since due to the light gun, the game does not emulate properly. I like this game more than Rock and Rope, but not as much as Capcom Bowling, so versus Hogan's Alley shoots its way into the 74th position overall. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any games you'd like me to review, please leave a message below or on my homepage. Please remember to hit like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned to new videos every Sunday.